Hello, welcome to Land Sales Bulletin new web mapping application. So when you log into the website, this is the first page that comes. As you can see currently, there are data for three states: Wisconsin, Illinois, and Indiana. And the general layout of the new web application is that there are ways to search by county, township, section, and address, where you can enter the county name or you can enter the township name, uh, county name, and Wisconsin versus other states. Only Wisconsin is working right now. You can switch between hybrid, which has the names of the roads and the major cities. You can have pure satellite, or you can have the pure non-satellite mapping background. And then this start comp tool is something that we're implementing that will come in later. When the application first begins, we are showing the tri-state area across Wisconsin, Illinois, and Indiana. And in all of Land Sales Bulletin website, the average price per acre is $4,563. An average national commodity soil rating is 0.44. And this number over here will change as you zoom into different locations. And one of the things that we're trying to do is to always provide summary information over here, as we'll see in a few minutes. So let's start with the application. So we can go into Wisconsin. So one of the first things you're going to see is these are Wisconsin counties. So search is, again, search can be done by county and township, etc. So we expose county names, and you can click on different counties over here. And then for Wisconsin, this is a histogram distribution of prices. So as you can see, there are a lot of parcels that are, $1,000 to $2,000 to $3,000, and then there are parcels that are really large. Really expensive down here. And again, this number will change as we zoom and pan around. So one of the things I'd like to do is to move into, let's say, Walworth County or Rock County. So let's go into Rock County. You'll notice that the application has taken a minute to load all the county parcel boundaries. And one of the things you'll notice immediately is that this is the distribution of prices in Rock County. Distribution is slightly different because it's pulling from a smaller number of sales only in that county, and in that county, and an average price in that county is much higher for a variety of reasons, perhaps because of the city itself. And Wisconsin, Rock County, and then if you hit Wisconsin over here, you could go back. So let's go back to Rock County, and then the application would center in that particular county. And then these individual boundaries over here are the individual townships. So here is the Center Township, here is the Bradford Township. So what I want to do in a few minutes is to zoom into one of these agriculture heavy counties so that we can look at some agricultural prices. So let's go into that particular township. That's Bradford Township, and in Rock County. And one of the things that you can do is to select a particular parcel. So these are all the parcels in Rock County, and you will see several things in the application display. So first of all, these are the individual sections and townships. The whole county, whole township is divided into regular sections and townships, which is familiar to users of Land Sales Bulletin. And one of the interesting things you're going to notice is that there are these individual yellow highlighted parcels, and then there are these townships and sections where there is no yellow individual parcels. So in our application in Bradford Township, individual yellow parcels simply mean there is a sales data in land sales bulletin database, and if there is no yellow parcel boundary, that means there is no sale for that particular location. So one of the things I'd like to do is to take a look at this particular example. So let's click on that. So it's going to zoom in, and it's going to give us all the information about that parcel that currently exists in LSP database. So that particular parcel last sold for $520,000. It was 80-acre plot, and it was $6,500 per acre price. This was the sale. So this, as you can see, this is a so about a year-old database. Here's the soil class, soil rating. Here is the buyer, seller information, etc. And there's some summary information about the parcel ID. Now, one of the things you could do is you could actually go ahead and click in this particular parcel, and you'll notice is that that particular parcel belongs to this person. That particular. So this should have gone away. Sorry, that didn't go away. But this particular parcel has not been sold, and we can, say something about that parcel that belongs to that township and county, and then we can look at that one. And so on and so forth. So there's a little bug in the system where this information should have gone away, but it didn't. But we're working on that. But those users of our app, a mapping application, you get the idea. So you can actually click on the parcels that you're interested in over here. Let's say that this was a parcel of interest. Then we would display all the additional information about this parcel in terms of soil rating, who the current owner is, and that information all comes from the county database that exists across all of Wisconsin. The other thing I'd like to show is you can begin to sort the data by year. So for example, you can that was showing all of the data, but if you want to see only the 2018 data set, this app, the app would go back to, let's go back to Rock County, and then if we go to a particular township, in this case let's go to Clinton Township in Rock County. And then what the app is going to do is to show only data inside LSP database for that particular township. And then you can click on different parcels over here. And in this case, there's no sale information, but we can show you the data on section ID, etc. And all that. And then there is some data in the LSP database, because these are the yellow highlighted parcels. So we can click on that, and that particular and that particular parcel, which is a 4-piece parcel, sold last year, sorry, the beginning of this year, for only $1,543, and the total acres was 315 acres. Again, we can this appears to be a arm's length sale. So here's the seller ID, here's the buyer ID, brand of, maybe this was a transfer of ownership to relatives or to an LLC, and we have that additional information. Maybe that's why the price is lower. The other thing that we can do with our application is we can do what's called a comps selection tool. So let's say that this is a parcel that you are interested in, and then we can select 4 parcels, add it, 4 parcels over here. We can add this one because this one was a 4-piece sale. And the whole idea over here is we're trying to give additional information to the user. Oops, I zoomed in a bit too much over here. Oops, zoomed in, yeah, too little. So anyway, we've selected 4 parcels, so we can actually look at that comp sale app. And what it's going to do is it's going to pull that data from our database, and then you can export that to CSV, etc. And down here you can see. So one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly open that. and then you'll see that here's the parcel ID, here's the price that it was sold last. These are the information I may have selected on the pressed on the same parcel over here, but the whole idea over here is that this is the sale, and these are the individual fields or individual parcels that belong to that sale. And of course, because there's only one sale information, because all of this was sold at the same time, here's the price breakdown, here's the acreage, here's the NCWA, etc., etc. So I'm just going to close that, and then we can close that app right there, and then go back to cancel comps, and then go back to our original app. So one of the things I'd like to do is to restart this app so that we can have a fresh look. Oops. No, that's not what I meant to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. All right, let's make that go away. Just have a fresh start, and then the app goes back to the Tri-County area. So here's Wisconsin, and then maybe we can look at let's see, Kenosha County down here. So it's a bit of an urban area, but you can still see some sales in there. So let the app load the information here. And then this is the price distribution in Kenosha County. As you can see, prices are slightly higher because of its urban nature. So we're going to do a Paris Township. And as you can see in Paris Township, these are the places that were sold, all of the data set. Maybe we can search for 2017. And then maybe we can look at this particular parcel right here. And then that particular parcel was sold in 2017. At the end of 2017, and this is the information. Now, one of the things we'd like to do is to look at these particular blue parcels. Those blue parcels are the parcels that are not in the LSP database, but we have some form of information about those parcels. So let's click on one of them, so we can tell you something about the parcel ID, the address, the school district, and a few other places. Now, as Vicky and Evan said or told you in the request for evaluation letter, or the demo letter, is that some of the tools that we're working on include being able to click on a parcel like that, display soil information, display cropping history, display yield history. The whole idea is we want to provide as much information possible to folks that are trying to gather information about this particular parcel. So that could include the comp sales, for which there's an LSP entry in the LSP database. It could be the soil information, cropping history, soil type, yield data, and so on. So those are some of the things that we work on right now. I'm gonna close this right now, just to sort of give you a sort of brief sense of the things that we're working on our app.